Alright, we're doing another one of these clearance tins. I've done, I think, one of these before, and I've done these tins before, but one of the ones on clearance. This is what happens. This is what happens when we reach, like, the January season, when, we don't get much Pokemon releases. If you just collect, it's probably okay for you. Just like, oh, I don't need to buy anything, there's not really anything new coming out. For me, trying to run a YouTube channel, it's just like, okay, time to go back to products I've done before. But at least I can get some for a decent price, being $24. I wonder if I can get it cheaper online, but that's what I found it for at my card store. But the question is, can we get good pulls out of a clearance tin? I believe last time we ended up proving that, yes, you can. We got the Miraidon EX, and we have a code card here. But I mean, I'm sure you can also get terrible pulls, but I'm hoping that we can get something good for a decent price. So we have Paldea Evolved, Scarlet and Violet, Silver Tempest, and Brilliant Stars, my favorite. You're going to the back. Anyways, let's start off with the Silver Tempest. Get our old Sword and Shield boy out of the way early. Of course, we're saving one for the end, but you know, get the more boring one out of the way early. It's not like I hate Silver Tempest, but it isn't Brilliant Stars. We have Gym Trainer, Curly, Venomoth, the Zubat, Elgleam, Fungus, Sandygast, Rowancanth, Unidentified Fossil, and on the end, a Milotic. It's Miloticking me off. We have Scarlet and Violet, our original base set here, which also means no more pack tricks. Oh, which way do they need to face again? It's been... okay, yeah, they need to face this way. I'll blur that code card. I couldn't remember if you needed the front to face you or not. I'm just happy that they finally standardized it, as far as I can tell. I'm sure they'll mix things up eventually. Maybe Paldean Fates is going to throw us all through a loop. Toadscroll, Silazar, Krogunk, Sandile, and a Silazar Hollow. Of course, Hollows are guaranteed, so who cares? Next, we have a Paldea Evolved. So far, not so good on trying to get a deal out of the clearance bin. We have a code card, then I keep wanting to do pack tricks. We have the Combee, Jigglypuff, Girafarig, Miss Magus, Primeape, Bramble Gas, Pinchurin, and we have the golden Grass Energy right here, number 278 of 193. These things are just evergreen. They're always going to retain some sort of value. I'm sure they go up and down based on if they do them again in future sets and yada yada, but it's just evergreen thing to have, and ironic that this one is actually green, and behind that we have a Garnacle. I will never not say his name like that. Alright, next up, another Paldea Evolved. So, we've gotten one pull. I don't know if it's like super valuable, like maybe around like $1 or $2. I know it is the golden one, and I know that they do non-golden ones, and I don't know, because some sets do have multiple versions of the Hollow Energies, and some don't. There's our little Ice Cube. Yeah, a little shout out to my community poll where I, my community posts where I do polls on Pokemon stuff, and I did a poll recently, somewhat recently, on Ice Cube. Which form do you like more, when he still has the ice head and when he does not? Here's the poll and its results. Very fun. We have the Lono, Clematis Snowy Mountain, Tyranitar Reverse, Bravery Charm, and a Hollow Lokix. And finally, we have the Brilliant Stars. Yeah, if you're interested in just like seeing what the community says about those polls and not really voting for yourself, check out YouTube Shorts. I try to do 2 every week where I take a poll that's been done and over. Like, it's been a couple weeks, so I'm sure more votes will come in from people just going and scrolling through it. But the results are done. It's been a couple weeks, and I kind of go over the results on YouTube Shorts, and I think it's probably some of the more interesting content that I do. I think it's fun to make, even if it's kind of tedious, because like I put captions on all of those. Oh, Brilliant Stars! I almost forgot. We have to do 3 to the front, 1 out the back. Anyways, we have a Morgrim, a Gabite, Gloria, Sneasel, Clink, Spiritomb, Axu, Impidimp, a Sock, and a Hollow Barrel. I mean, Hollows aren't guaranteed in this set, so it's kind of nice, but it's a barrel. Wow, pulls sucked today. Well, if those sets can't get us any pulls, maybe an Obsidian Flames can. We have an Obsidian Flames pack here. I try to keep some packs just ready to go, and, you know, for moments like this, where I think the video just needs something more. So, hopefully we can get something out of here and be happy with it. So, there's the code card, and we have a Rockruff, a Wiglet, a Shuckle. Love my little Shuckle boy. Never really noticed that. He seems very surprised that he can see his own face in the water. Like, very, very shocked. Like, if you look at that face, it's like, oh, you know, he's just kind of curious. But when you can see him from the other angle, he is very surprised at that. It's like a new shocked Pikachu face. We have the Bisharp, Drampa, Espeon, the Floatzel, Diglett, Squovit, and finally a Darkrai. So, no, Obsidian Flames didn't help us out either. So was this clearance tin worth it? No. No, I don't think that a Golden Grass Energy is worth $24. But anyways, it is now time for the bonus card of the day. Explanation for what this is right down there somewhere. Oh, look, my thumb's double jointed. Does that freak anybody out? Like, it's not that bad of a double joint. I have some others, but like, my thumb can't do that, but this one can. You can also force it to happen. Like, somebody could just grab my thumb and force the double joint without me being able to stop them. Although it kind of hurts when they do that, if I don't anticipate it. Anyways, I don't know, why was I doing that? Why is that a thing that we just did? This card is sleeved from the bottom, which means it was likely in a hard sleeve at one point, because that's what I like to do with hard sleeved things, up until I started using my sealable sleeves anyways. Little bit of whitening on the side and on the corner, but not much. I'm going to assume that this is a much more modern card. Maybe, I would say anywhere from like late Sun and Moon till now. We have, wow, okay, I was wrong. I think this might have been a little bit before Sun and Moon. You know, 1998. I think Sun and Moon was like just shortly after that, right? Anyways, we have the first edition Brock's Geodude. I always like these cards, though. This is from one of the Gym Challenge or Gym... What was the other one? I don't remember. Two very similar set symbols were also released like back to back. I'm a big fan of these cards that are like from like the gym era where it had like, oh, this Pokemon is owned by this person specifically. I just think it's kind of a neat thing to collect. And to get one in first edition is very nice, as my first edition collection is very small. Usually on non-holos, especially on uncommons like this one, it being first edition doesn't usually mean a whole lot of value. But it can, and it's a nice thing to have. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Maybe consider becoming a channel member. If you want some more stuff to watch, I'm going to have a playlist of all of my Pokemon videos up on the screen if you feel like binging. And I'm going to go ahead and throw up the the last time that I did a clearance item. I don't remember if it was one of these tins or not. Something on clearance video will be on the screen. Yay. Thank you guys very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see all of you guys next time. Goodbye for now.